the publisher of Enoani Cultural Forum. Is from Buluku, Delta State, a proud son of the soil. I'm talking about Mr. Omode Ngozi Fortune. Do you think the actualization of Anioma State is possible?
Well, if I have to take that question, which is a very good question, gives me an opportunity to explain the history behind the creation of Anioma State. You know, most people, because of the era of social media and all kinds of news that go with it, believe the creation of Anioma State and the request and demand for us to have a state called Anioma State is historic. It is at least over 51 years old. It is historic. From time when we were in the western region, when they refer to us as Ndi Igbo, even our neighbors here who are from Benin call us Owigo. So they have always regarded us as Igbo people. So we have always wanted to have our own state. That was back when we were in the western region. When they finally gave us Midwestern region in 1963, we still continue to push to have our own state. Now, when we finally got our Delta State, most people still refer us and class us as Igbo people, the 9 local governments in Delta North Senatorial District. So, we have continued to be referred as Igbo people. It is only right that we are granted that request that we have always put forward since Nigeria gained independence. We have always asked to have a state. To think that this area was a region on its own and is now clamoring to have a state is something that is long overdue, because in 1994, there are documents to prove that people in the caliber of the former president of Nigeria, Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe, people in the caliber of our brother and illustrious son, Chief Dennis Chukwude Osadebay, people in the caliber of the administrator of the East Central Region, Chief Ukpabi Asika, put pen on paper, and our brother Philip Asiodu, these 4 men put pen on paper to write a letter to the then General Badamusi Babangida to say, please give us Anioma State. Because then the map of Anioma State included places like Onitsha, Obaru, Oguta, and as far as Ndoni in River State today.
Ndoni?
Yes. These are people that are regarded as Anioma people because they are truly Anioma people. If you take a journey of no more than 30 to 40 minutes from Ishago in Onitsha South, you find yourself in Ndoni.
In River State?
Yes, in River State. And their language is very peculiar to our own. It is mutually intelligible with my language as an Onitsha South and Enuani person. So we are only demanding that we are given a state. Give us a state first. Let us start discussing which region it will be grouped into. But when discussing the region it will be grouped into, it is only right and just that you group these states that you have created to make up the number of the 5 states we have in the southeast. It is an alarming injustice that screams out for it to be settled. And you see people saying, Bachenkete, Kudode, Kudode. Kudode is a very fragile piece. So it is better to speak up now. Now that there's a quest by His Excellency, President Ahmed Tinubu, to create new states. He is not even doing us a favor by creating these states. He is doing what is right and just, and he's putting his name in the sands of time. Thank you very much. I will give opportunity for my other brothers.
Okay, he's putting his name, not the side. Last stone of time, you want to put his name, so.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. I won't call you comrade now because I see so much passion, why you spoke. Okay, now there seems to be a controversy, even from within. When you talk of Anioma State, a lot of people want to distance themselves from the southeast. Now hear people saying that I am not an Igbo man. The likes of where this controversy is coming from, where we hear and where we now the Ndokwa people. They blatantly refused to be associated with the Southeast. What you have is Enwani.
Yes.
How do we promulgate? How do we this mentality? Because it does us a more injury than we think. Because if we continue like this, every Anioma will remain a minority.
I would like to add to that. It's called cartography in political science.
Okay.
Creating boundaries, demarcating people into groups, telling them this is who you are. Now it gives them a sense of this is who they are. You now see people say they speak Edo language. What is Edo language? There's nothing like Edo language. When was Edo state created? That you are now having Edo language. You see people saying they speak Chinese. Whereas inside the Chinese, you have the people who speak Chinese and those who speak Mandarin. These two languages are not mutually intelligible, but they have now classed it as a language. So because of these political identities that are created by politicians, not by culture, people now identify themselves. You see now, because of political identity, we have born three names. Western Igbos, Midwestern Igbos, Benden Igbos, Delta Igbos, and now they say Anioma. I'm now an Anioma person. I have been an Enu and a person from scratch. And nothing can change that. The fact that I am from Ubuluku doesn't change that I am from Enu. If you get to Ubuluku, you can now ask, where in Ubuluku are you from? I can now say I'm from Agbonta. All these words have meaning in Igbo language. Now, I have to look at the identity crisis and the Ogume issue. The genocide against the Igbo people. I'm not calling it any civil war to sugarcoat it. I'm not using euphemisms. It's a genocide.
Yeah.
Now, the genocide did not only happen in Asaba. It happened in Ishago, very close to our Okwani brothers. Now, in Ishago, it was more barbaric because the king was also casualty. He brought out the king of a community and murdered him in broad daylight. And you expect people to still come out to say we are Igbos?
Yeah.
Over the years, these people have been threatened and made to fear to identify as who they are. Whereas, as an Oboloman, I have brothers in faraway Mbise, whose names are, the communities are very huge anywhere you find them. They call them Okovoro in Mbise. We have Ubuloru in Imo State. We have Ozobolo in Anambra State. We have Ubulo House, an entire local government in Ebonyi State. We have Uburu in Ebonyi State there as well. We have Ubulikem in Onitsha, in Anambra State, just very close to us here. So many communities that identify in Okwane. We have Obulo Betim. We have Obolo in Amai. We have so many communities that identify themselves as one of us as Obuluku people. So one day, these are the ones close to us, so I don't want to mention them because they're obvious. So one day I just woke up and I said, these people are no longer my brothers because of state creation boundaries. We have been having meetings and I have documents to prove that even in 2017 here, the Igwe of Ozobolo and all other communities that identify as Obuluku people came to Obuluku for a book launch. They did so in 1987. They have been meeting since. So this is not about our distinguished senator looking to create a state. It is something historic. It predates him. And if God doesn't want it to happen now, if he goes out, it will continue. If I find myself in the Senate or any position, I will still clamor for Anioma State. So anybody that is fighting it is fighting history, doesn't know history.
Okay, comrade. Sorry, you be comrade.
Yes, I am.
Comrade. Now, we have tried to dissect and prove to the people that we are actually related to the Igbos somehow. Because that has been the prima facie, of those who are against the Anioma State. They have tried to establish that, if Anioma State is created, it will be moved to the southeast. Now we are saying now, the southeast now our brother.
Of course.
But they still may not understand. So, in the real sense, let's be factual. If Anioma State is created, will Anioma not be an independent state that will run and do its or her own activities on its own?
They remain an independent state.
So what chances do we have of interference? Or what effect will the Southeast zone, now we are in the South, of what use has it been to us? Or do you think being in the Southeast will affect Anioma State if it comes eventually?
I usually joke with people to say, nobody is coming to relocate Asaba to Owerri. Nobody is relocating Abo to Enugu. They remain where they are. I am in the same state with people called Isoko, Urobo, Ijo, with all due respect to them because I have so many friends from these ethnic groups. I don't understand their language. I don't share the same culture with them. But on the other hand, every community in the Igbo-speaking part of Delta State uses Ofo as their symbol of traditional authority. Even every king or Opaluku, whichever one you have, uses this Ofo. Now, if you use Ofo as your symbol of traditional authority, which is used everywhere in Igbo land, you name your children after 7 days they are born. Yebe Ugu on the 8th day, if they are male children. Nunye John when your children, female children give birth. All these things are Igbo cultural practices that you cannot change. They are cultural, they are there. So there are things that you cannot change about yourself. If you want to know who a man is in terms of ethnic nationality, check the day the person is born. What are the activities that follow the person's birth? Check when the person eventually also dies. What are the funeral rites? If you check these two things, you will come back to tell me that all these Igbo-speaking areas, I've gone to every community in Delta North. I've even gone to every local government in Delta State. Some people have not. But I've gone to all of them. And I'm telling you from experience that if there's any community that claims that they are not Igbo people, let that community come out. I'll have to ask the person from there if the phone lines are open, a few questions. Then the person will come back to me and tell me they are Igbo people. You don't have to come from the Southeast. That's the misconception.
Good.
Igbo.
Yeah.
Because my own ancestors did not migrate from the Southeast. Most of the ancestors of my community, the progenitors of the different clans in my community, are autochthonous. They did not migrate from anywhere. Whereas my own father, Ezemu of Ubuluku Kingdom, migrated from Ife to Ubuluku to settle. And interestingly, he had 4 brothers, whose names are all Igbo. His eldest brother was Obodo. Obodo founded Obolono. Another one, Anega. Anega founded Adonte. Another brother again, Ekele founded Ashama. And then Zenalia. All these names are Igbo names. And then how do you come to tell me that these people are not Igbo? And he came to settle in a place he called Aniobolo. Opolo tree is a tree known all over Igbo land, the peach tree. We call it in biological science in nuclear latifolia. This tree is known all over Igbo land as Obolo tree. Some people call it Oboro Inu because the seed looks like the human brain. How do you look at all these evidences and facts on ground and you still come out to deny your identity? And then when the person eventually dies, you see them singing Igbo songs to do funeral. So we are who we are, and there's nothing that can change it, no matter the political.
Good. So what you have done, from what you have said so far, you've made me understand that whether we stay in the Southeast or the Southwest, Anioma State remains the same. Yes. Nobody is coming here to rule us or nothing change. Okay, let's open up the phone lines. The numbers to call are 0913-600-1009 or 0906-203-1009. Hello, good morning.
Mama.
I greet you benevolently, Manga.
Anioma first song.
Welcome, sir. You're welcome.
Yeah, my name is Mr. Felix. I want to welcome your guests in the studio, and I want to thank them for the movement, what they are doing. It is not a bad thing to agitate for a state. Anioma State predates even my birth. I am over 50 years old. I know that before my birth, people have been clamoring for Anioma, which is in the old, the creation of state. We started from the Midwest. From the Midwest, we now had Bendel. From Bendel, we had Delta. To face it. When we had Midwest, we still had the Southeast as a region. But Midwest was created for this specific special people. We must have that at the back of our mind. And while we were in Bender State, we started agitating for Anioma, those speaking a particular kind of language. Belushi, you are from Ezechime.
Yes.
Tracing the Ezechime dynasty, do you trace it back to the Igbo land or you trace it from the Benin side? Let me tell you something. I need you to answer that question later. Now, you cannot tell somebody where he is from. It is very, very wrong for me. You are from Iseluku. I cannot come and tell you, Belushi, you are from Sapele or you are from Yoruba. When you yourself, you know you are from Iseluku. There's no better person to tell you where he is from than the person himself that is involved. I am from Abo. And we have said culturally, socially, and politically, there is nothing that associates the Abo man with the Igbo man. Go and trace it historically. So you're not going to come and tell me my history. I will tell you my history. However you want to look at it. We don't have anything about creation of Anioma State. We support it 100%. I as a person and a lot of folks who are in that school of thought. But aligning us to the Igbos is one thing. Even we have language, linkage in language, or something that we use close. You cannot tell us that you tell us where they are coming from. It should be we that will tell us where we come from, not you from outside telling you where I'm coming from. It's like somebody coming to tell you who is your father. He said this is not your father. You are telling him this is my father. He said no, this is not my father. This is my father.
Okay.
That is very, very wrong.
Okay, just hold on. My brother has a question for you.
I'm with you. Yes, let him ask you.
My brother Felix, thank you so much for raising this point. Truly, the best person to learn history from is the indigents of that place. They will be in the best position to tell you who they are. And I want to commend you for bringing out this line of argument. So I want to ask you, you are in the same state with others in Delta State. Do you have any political or historical alignment with the Isoko people?
Yes. The Isokos, if you look at the Isokos, even Yorubos, the Shekiris.
Okay, so let's leave it at that. No need of explaining. You have answered me. It's a yes question. Do you have any alignment again with the people of Efik who are in the same South region with you? I'm waiting.
The Efik?
Yes. And the Ibibios.
You are going too far.
I'm not going too far. You are in South with them. So do you have any political or historical alignment with them?
Talking about state, if you are talking about state creation, you are saying that we are Igbo. Don't say we are Igbo. That is the point I'm trying to make to you. Don't tell me I'm an Igbo.
The state is not an Igbo state, sir. It's an Anioma State, and it recognizes the Ika.
Somebody made the statement right there with you that we are Igbo.
Okay, sir.
Say I. Don't ask me to them.
Where are you from, sir? Where are you from?
Tell him to.
Are you not listening?
Tell me where you are from again now. Why you dey vex? We are not fighting now. We are not fighting. What is your full name?
I am Anaboma.
What's your name, sir?
My name is Ogebulem Felix.
Ogebulem.
Why are you deceiving yourself?
Ogebulem.
What is the meaning of Ogebulem?
What is the meaning of Ogebulem in Benin?
Ogebulem, I don't know. I have a Benin name. My Benin name is Oseyim.
Oseyim.
Yeah.
Mr. Ogebulem, do you agree that Ogebulem is an Igbo name?
No, sir. It's an Igbo name.
Okay, no problem. Thank you very much. I believe we understand ourselves now. Thank you.
It's an Igbo name, not an Igbo name.
Okay, thank you very much. God bless you, sir. Thank you.
Identity crisis is a global issue. It's not something that is simple that we should maybe make jokes of. There are people in China who don't know where they are from.
Okay, let's take this call. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Your name and your location, sir. You're welcome, Oganduka.
Thank you very much. Yes. I want to contribute to the discussion on ground.
Okay.
You see that man? You're already telling them it's a dialect, it's Igbo language. It's a dialect. After the language is a dialect, in Igbo language.
God bless you. Thank you very much.
Who wanted to belong to you? A cat, are we there?
Yes.
Igbo is the main language. Why others are dialect?
Yeah.
That's very answer. Very answer. In the Igbo language. Are you there?
Yes.
So tell me that is the man that is directly in the car. You who are you command? Your guy is Anioma. Are you there?
Yes.
Tell me, who are the man in the dialect of Igbo? We are all one.
Okay, Ajay, better no good to me too. Better. Okay.
We are all one. I'm a 50-year-old man, and I know what I belong to.
Thank you, sir.
What's the last step now?
Ajay, sir.
Let's unite and grow our nation. Are we there?
Yes.
So this certainly that it is too late to pay the balance. The German agree that the German that is a dialect in Igbo land, Igbo language.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, better.
Interestingly, my brother.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, good morning. You're welcome. Your name and your location.
My name is Jude Chinedu Ukpabi. I'm from Ugolono.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much, my brother. There is Ugolono. I'm your good morning. I greet everybody here.
I salute you, my brother.
All of us are one. I want to start on the historical, for the biblical history. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
God made Adam and Eve is where the world started spreading. For somebody to tell me I'm not from Igbo, I'm from Abo. You are making a mistake, and you call your name or Gomebu name. I thought you want to make your life. Or you want to make Abudu and you. Please. Go and ask your father, where am I from? After you say my name is Gomebu, you are saying you are not from Igbo. Please. If I will be in that conference, there is going to be a lot of objection and correction and argument. You are telling me I'm from Agod, I'm not an Igbo, you are answering the please, if you can explain if you don't know where you are coming from, then where do you belong to? Do you belong to Hausa or Yoruba? Your name is Gomebu. Please let us be one. Are you getting it? We are not two. Let us join our hands together and make, because they have that is fighting against them and not stand. We don't want to be PDP who is trying to become PDP and fighting against them. Today there are no more. Please, for crying out aloud, so ask your father, your mother, where am I from? This my name, what does this mean? Is this Igbo name or Yoruba or Hausa name? Thank you, everybody.
Hello, good morning. I greet you benevolently.
We salute you, my brother.
You're welcome.
I'm a mother from Onitsha.
You're welcome, man. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. You know, there's one man who called Chinemerem, get as he called the name. All of us are here in Lokoja, inside one community, COVID state. And the guy is always telling me that he's not Igbo. I tell him that this is your name, Chinemerem. This one we take from Abo. You know what happened? A time where Igbo people and the Islamic people and the Fulani people get over there, the guy was killed. So one thing with our people is that these are not people, are not used. They confuse where the people put for our head. Our brother said during the time of war, these people want people to become Biafra because they want to, because they get sorry. They are not for you and them are not just brother. And that person cannot learn something from that is our massacre. That shows you that these people know that you are the Igbo man. They are criminals and they are not an Igbo man. You tell your brother to do good to the enemy. That will not kill you.
Okay.
Not that they don't know you are relative.
Okay.
That guy, maybe from
Okay. Thank you, sir. God bless you. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Your name and your location, sir. You're welcome.
I'm calling from Asaba, the Pamela.
Go ahead, Ikechukwu.
Yes. I'm happy about what I do. I want to ask a question to that caller that called from Abba. If somebody from Abakaliki, State, you see, when they speak, somebody from the side, I'm very what they are saying.
Yes.
And they could them as it. I think that is from Abba. That when you speak, you can speak all of it. what you are saying. You say you're not. People man needs to come out from his stomach and accept it and man. Whether you're in Delta State, in a River State, in a Bible State, in Kogi State, anywhere you are, there's no fake people. We have the electricity. People in London, in UK, we have the best. The English language are dialect. They speak English, they have the best dialect. Does it mean that you will not come out and say that you're not an Englishman? That's not true. So the people should wake up and accept it, especially Igbos in Delta State. My family brothers take the fact that they are Igbos. They cannot deny who they are. A fish will not say that it's not a fish. A fish is a fish, no matter how it is.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. God bless you. Wait for response. We still got like 10 minutes. Hello? Your name and your location, please.
Okay, my name is Azikiwe from Nigerian.
Biro.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Let us live. And nobody will let ourselves to betray ourselves on different level. That's emancipation. Yeah. Don't sorry for us. Like no platform. Like that's not us. It's only you and I will tell ourselves the truth around that time. So we are pure evil.
Okay, thank you, Biro. God bless you, Biro. Hello. I greet you benevolently. Your name and your location, sir.
They went to leave their friends somewhere. Identity crisis. People will talk now. Me, when people come from Imo State, understood the name. I'm telling you, nobody explained to me. I tell me about Igbo. Why are you lying to yourself?
I don't want to say the name.
Only you to come and see the most for us. I just tell you, you want to remember that Ghana. They have an Igbo. Just like that. Some of the people are even saying that Ghana is not Igbo. What is? Now he wants to become the president of Nigeria. He become a candidate in a political party. Which explanation? Will he come with your Igbos? So tell people, I'm not an Igbo. Please vote for me. My brother, my brother from Abo. I know that you're listening to me. Now what we want to be you cannot hear my language. So what? To protect when they are calling you Igbo. When you go to an airport, if there is any punishment, they want to give the Igbo, whether you like it or not, you are going to take it.
Okay.
So it's not available for us to bring yourself out of shackle and worry you.
Okay. Thank you, Maroke Sugar. Thank you. Okay, we'll take the last call now. Hello, good morning. I greet you benevolently. Your name and your location.
Before I go, I'm a boy.
Okay.
Before I go,
I'll say my family, you.
Not in the language. I'm on you. That's my boy. About my boy. So let me get a reference. I'm talking about my boy state.
Okay.
Before I go, I was not going to commend those two men there in the studio. They are doing a very great and people as well. I'm an Igbo man. And then let's do it Igbo, unite, and after that one, the best people. And if you come to politics, you realize what's happening up to date. And that is why no people that is the president of this country. I want to tell you, Mr. Belushi.
Yes.
I was in the chairman of Delta State. And back in I was in South yesterday. So I went there to visit him. Then a young man came from Delta. He came from Kwale. So we were discussing there with a man and the children. I also the sister. There was because the son gives very much. Gives very much of people talking there in the studio. So one man from Kwale, he said to Kwale. He said that people. I said a normal nation. Where is the normal nation located?
Is it not a quality not make up Anioma? He said, no, it's not a quality. I said, well, this is making a very big mistake.
Okay.
That means that the party that has the senator who dominated the movement party there at Abuja, that means that they are in fact now, and the man don't know what he's doing.
It's true.
You know that that state now is going to prepare and talk about because of Omar. He said, you don't know. I said, well,
Okay, can I wait? Thank you. Okay, thank you. God bless you too. Okay, I think that's the last call we will take. Omodi Ngozi Fortune, what will be your parting thought this morning?
Thank you so much. I want to begin by telling our brother Oseyim Ogwebunim from Abo that I served as a special assistant to His Excellency Senator Dr. Ifeanyi Atoko. I was a special assistant to him on community liaison. And all through our time in office, he identified as an Igbo man. He still identifies as an Igbo man because he has said so on national television. When he campaigned to contest as the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria in the last general election, the Ohanaeze Ndi Igbo, the youth wing of it, came to Asaba, the cenotaph. I was there live to declare solidarity with him. And interestingly again, the President General of Ohanaeze Ndi Igbo women wing is a Delta woman from Ogwashuku, Rita Daniels. And also, I say the President General, not the Delta State President of Ohanaeze Ndi Igbo, is from Ogwashuku. And then Ohanaeze Ndi Igbo has also had a president from Ogwashuku in the Oguluzami of Ogwashuku, late Ambassador Raf Chukwu Uwechwe. Now, we have had antecedents. The greatest demarketing against the Igbo people is that they want to come and collect our oil. They are coming after our oil. Well, let me shock you. Imo State has the largest reserve of gas in the whole of Africa. I'm not saying Nigeria or West Africa, in the whole of Africa. You can fact check that. So these southeastern states are loaded with natural resources. From Ebonyi State where you have salt to down to Abia State where you have crude oil. To your neighbors here, Anambra State, they are loaded with natural resources. None of them. Coal City, in Enugu, you have coal. There's nothing called natural resources that is absent in the whole of the southeast. So don't think they are coming after your oil. They are coming after our oil. Nobody is coming to relocate Asaba or Ubuluku. And also, we are a people that have different unique migration histories. Places like Ubuluku are very ancient. And as ancient as we are, we still regard Obolono as our ancestral home. So we have also had history of fighting different kinds of wars, even against colonial masters. And at no point did the king of Ubuluku come out to say, I am now the king of the whole Enuani, or the king of the whole region. He still maintained himself as the king of Ubuluku in his full glory. So nobody speaks for us to say we are not Igbos. Everybody speaks for themselves. If anyone has identity issues or crisis, let the person live with it and go with it. I am not in doubt of who I am.
Yes.
My name is Onwode Ngozi Chukwuka Fortune, and it's an Igbo name.
Okay, thank you very much, comrades, for this very wonderful time out. My people, when I don't hear now, you want to know more about your heritage, you want to be sure, you want to sit around people who have facts and figures, then join us for identity crisis management of the Asubia, organized by Asubia Sociocultural Association in conjunction with Igbo Unification Movement. The date for this event is 29th and 30th of August 2025. Venue, Jace Down Hotel. Jace Down Hotel, the Upper bypass to Express. It's not difficult to see. I hope to see you then. My name is Christopher Belushi, aka Belushi Wamama.